Hello and welcome. This is a World AIDS Day statement made on behalf of the HIV Consumer Alliance of Western Australia, and my name is James Rendell and I am the convener of the HIV Consumer Alliance of Western Australia. For more information about the HIV Consumer Alliance of Western Australia, go to Consumer Alliance WA at Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, friends, fellow advocates, and the members and supporters of the HIV Consumer Alliance of Western Australia, I'd like to thank our members and supporters for the work that they do for the organisation. Today, as we gather on this solemn occasion of World AIDS Day, we come together not only to remember those we've lost to AIDS, but also to celebrate the resilience of those living with HIV and to reaffirm our commitment to ending this epidemic. First, let us take a moment of silence to honour the countless souls who have passed due to AIDS-related illnesses. Each name that we hold in our hearts represents a story, a life, a family, and a legacy. Their struggles and their strength have shaped our fight against HIV/AIDS. We remember their courage, their love, and the void they left in our hearts and communities. Today, I also want to acknowledge the brave individuals who participated in experimental treatments in the fight against AIDS. Their courage in the face of uncertainty has been pivotal in advancing our understanding and treatment options for HIV. These heroes have sometimes borne the scars of medical trials, and it is our duty to ensure they receive the care and recognition they deserve for their contributions. From the darkest days when a HIV diagnosis was a death sentence, we've moved to a time where with proper treatment, people with HIV can live long, healthy lives. This progress is a testament to the tireless efforts of doctors, researchers, activists, and countless unsung heroes. Antiretroviral, once a mere hope, is now a reality, significantly reducing HIV transmission rates and improving the quality of life for those living with the virus. We must acknowledge that the antiretrovirals also come with side effects that can make life difficult for many people living with HIV. Yet our journey is far from over. In many parts of the world, stigma and discrimination still cast long shadows over those affected by HIV. Access to education, prevention, testing and treatment remains unevenly distributed. We must continue to advocate for universal health coverage, ensuring that no one is left behind due to economic status, geographic location, or societal prejudice. We must also address the painful reality of discrimination faced by many living with HIV, particularly from those in healthcare settings who should be their allies. It's a travesty when the very people meant to heal and support become sources of stigma and bias. We call for an end to such discrimination, advocating for a health system where every patient or client is treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their HIV status. We call for the leadership communities of the LGBT, HIV and trans communities to start addressing the intra-community bullying of HIV positive people. This is a real black mark and a source of shame for the community. This year's theme, Take the Rights Path, underscores the critical role that human rights play in our ongoing response to HIV and AIDS. It calls upon us to actively work toward removing legal and social barriers that infringe upon the rights of those living with or at risk of HIV. By advocating for inclusive policies, we aim to foster an environment where everyone, regardless of their background or status, can exercise their right to health. This theme serves as a reminder that the path to ending AIDS is one that must be paved with justice, equality and respect for human rights. Let today be a call to action. Let us educate ourselves and others about HIV/AIDS, dispel myths and reduce stigma. Let us support organisations that provide care, treatment and support to people living with HIV within a human rights framework. Let us push for more research funding to find a cure and to prevent new infections. Let us demand policies that protect the rights of all individuals, especially those most vulnerable to HIV infection. Today, we renew our call for a merger of the bloodborne virus and STI sector in Western Australia into a new one-stop shop with a community hub for advocacy groups for a better future. Finally, let us not lose sight of our ultimate goal, the eradication of AIDS. The scientific community, backed by global solidarity, must continue its relentless pursuit of a cure. We demand that any breakthrough in this endeavour be made available to all corners of the world, ensuring that the end of AIDS is not just a vision but a reality for everyone, everywhere. As we look to the future, let's envisage a world where AIDS is no longer a threat to public health, a world where every person has access to the tools they need to prevent HIV, where those who are infected can lead stigma-free lives with full access to care and support. We stand at a crossroads where with continued effort, vigilance and compassion we can end the AIDS epidemic within our lifetimes. Each of us has a role to play, from the grassroots level to the highest echelons of global leadership. Who a person votes for should not be a determination of whether or not support or healthcare services are made available. In closing, today let's not only mourn but also motivate. Let's transform our grief into action. Let's honour those we've lost by striving to ensure that future generations do not know the pain of this illness. May their memories inspire us. May their stories remind us, and may their legacies propel us towards a world without AIDS. Thank you for joining me in this solemn yet hopeful moment. Let's keep the red ribbon close to our hearts, symbolising our ongoing commitment to this cause until the day we can say, once and for all, that the fight against AIDS has been won.
In the galaxy where stars align, a robot plays in zero gravity. He's shining bright with moves so sublime. Follow a James Window 17 on X.com for all to see. Spacecraft soaring through the cosmic sea, images of dreams that we all can see. From the depths of space, pure creativity. Follow a James Window 17 on X.com. Join the spree. Join the spree.
We appreciate everyone who watches our videos. For more information, go to the Health Consumer Alliance's page on Facebook, where you can find our health promotion campaigns, which are designed for all members of the community. Please like, share and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.